Hey, go friends, Doc South here, and I I don't know, but I'm getting the feeling, and it even happens to me, that people are way, way, way too glum nowadays, and maybe for good reason. There's a lot of baloney going on in the world, and you do sometimes get the feeling that, gosh, it wouldn't take too much, and the world would be in real turmoil, wars and that kind of thing, plagues and all kinds of rigmarole, you can imagine. But for the most part, I don't know, the world's been spinning on its axis for a long, long time, and we're all still here. In fact, there's more of us now than there ever has been. And we have so many ways to entertain ourselves, protect ourselves, keep ourselves happy, help others. There's an awful lot on this planet that we can do besides sit around and gripe. I mean, if you're feeling really blue, well, you must have a CD player, at least in your car or maybe at home, or on your smartphone, some way to listen to some cool tunes. Well, do it. And next thing you know, you're diddy bopping in the dining room there with the wife and just having yourselves a time. That's when you throw in a few slow dance tunes too for some super cuddling and all that kind of thing. But there's we've got to really, I think, get into our heads, and I'm just as guilty as anyone. We've got to get it in our heads to notice and keep an eye peeled for the good targets of opportunity. There's so many things that you can do. Here uh, up here in Northwest New Jersey, there's a hot dog stand called Hot Dog Johnny's. Some of the best hot dogs ever. Oh my God, they got French fries. Will just bring you to your knees. They're so good. And you know how often I drive by there, and really, it would be one day I've just got to stop, go in and say I'll have one with everything and a small pack of fries, please, to go. Maybe get a soda too, or if I already got coffee in the car, well, there you go. And just sit there and munch on that perfectly good hot dog with the sauce they make. Yeah. And yeah, it's going to cost you a few bucks, but maybe it's money well spent. The rest of the way, you're heading home, you're burping up that tomato sauce kind of, yeah, that they make, that hot sauce. Blah. and and doggone, you're having your day has improved. Um, Maybe just some kindness to people within your work, well, within your at your job. Let's put it that way, at your job where you work. Maybe one person's got an extra hard chore to do in your company. Maybe you could help a little bit with that if your work's already covered. And and the thing is helping that person will kind of help you as well. And heaven knows someday you might be swamped with work. Maybe they'll come over and help you. If they don't, well, they don't. But maybe they will. And it just, I don't know, brings the bond of friendship a little closer. Maybe the occasional posy for the wife, if not a flower. Maybe your wife likes salami sandwiches. Bring her a salami. Bring her a pack of salami and some bread. There you go. Here you go, dear. Knock yourself out, right? Uh, but that's that maybe she'll offer you some. You never know. I, I don't know. Okay, if you got kids, what can be better than doing something cool with your kids? That I look back to raising my two. Um, I when I had a chance to do something nice with them, boy, that was pretty that was pretty cool stuff. And the kids liked it. I liked it. There you go. I don't know. I think sometimes we get ourselves dwelling on the rotten when, and you do kind of want to dwell on the rotten so you can avoid it or alleviate it somehow or improve upon it. Not make it rottener, but to make that rotten meter go down a little. Yeah, it's it's I don't know. The more you can do that, honestly, I think the better you'll feel. I know, like Sandy today got up. Oh gosh, she got up. She must have been 5 o'clock. It must have been 5 o'clock in the morning. She's kind of, hey, wake up a minute. Yeah, I said, wow. She says, I'm going up to the flea market up. I don't know. She named some flea market up in North uh, Saylorsburg. Saylorsburg Flea Market. I'm going to go buy some antiques for my antique business. Okay, I'll see you later. So okay, yeah, knock yourself. You want me to go with you? No, she says you're too asleep. She says I'm just going up. Want to get out of the house for a little bit, find some antiques, and bring them back home. Get them all cleaned up, ready for sale. So she says just I'll see you later, and off she went. And I know she's having a time, walking around there just having a ball, hobnobbing with all her hoodlum friends and the antique dealers up there. And she'll probably find a garage sale on the way home worth looking at. And you see what I mean? You got really to now and then just think of ways to kind of take the pressure off and make you feel a little better. Now, me at the store today, I don't know quite what I'm doing there at the moment. It could be anything from pushing carts to working in floral to sweeping floors to knocking down pallets in the dairy cooler. I have no idea. By the way, knocking down pallets doesn't mean you knock them over. It means you're taking the items that are on the pallet and putting them on the proper rolling equipment to get them out on the floor and hence to the shelf. But that's not so bad. It's good exercise, God knows. I certainly don't have to go to a gym after knocking down a few pallets. Oh my God, no. And for being an old geezer, I'm in pretty good shape. A little flaky, yes, I will admit that. Um, I'm, tell you. But I was worried about that, and I still am a little. But I went to the doctor and he checked me out. He said, he says, you got brain fog. I said, you mean Alzheimer's? No, he says, you don't got Alzheimer's. He says, no, he says, you're fine as far as that goes. I'm giving you medicine for it just in case, but no. And he says, you're old. He says, be glad there's a lot of people, were born back when you were born. When was that? It's 1946. He says, well, if you had Alzheimer's, you probably wouldn't even know when you were born. Okay, so you're showing me you know some stuff. He said, you're just, you're getting old. Your brain's getting full. It's getting clogged with stuff. You've been around so darn long. All that data is just squirting out your ears, for crying out loud. He didn't put it that way, but he intoned that, as you get old, things happen. He says, the nice thing is you're still breathing. You look pretty healthy to me. In fact, he says, I don't know, but I think you're in pretty good shape for someone as freaking old as you are. Good Lord. So he says, no, just go back, go to work, love your wife, love your family, and now and then have some fun. I said, well, okay. And he says, do work. Work won't kill you a bit. So enjoy. And then I think he said something that'll be $40, and Medicare will cover the rest. Yeah, it was something like that. And off I went. I get out into the lobby, and Sandy says, "So how'd you do?" He says, "I'm okay." She says, "Yeah, that's what I thought." She says, "You're okay. Come on, let's go. Let's go get a cheeseburger." Okay, sounds good to me. And there you go. Yeah, I know the kind of rambling on this one, but that's all right. Nothing wrong with rambling. We'll catch you later. You folks have a good day. I'm heading off to work in about an hour, and I think I'm going to be working in the floral department today at the store. I have no idea what to do with flowers. In fact, I'm almost certain death for a bouquet of posies. Yeah, they. You ever seen like in the horror movies where Dracula's holding flowers for someone and the flowers all. Yeah. So I'm not. If I have one thing I'm worried about today, it's that. Other than that, I think the rest of the day is going to be okay. Maybe they'll realize the mistake they did and put me to moving carts again. That would be good. I think I'm much better at that than handling flowers. Kiss of death when it comes to posies. Love flowers, but yeah. Well, this has been a nice rambling for you. I would suggest you try some of this too. Just go to your smartphone and fix it all up to be on YouTube and ramble on and post it on your YouTube site. People will love it. They will. And I would keep it clean so yeah, keep the wording clean so that people, you know, anyone can enjoy them. I would suggest that. Other than that, I'll catch you later. Bye now. Doc South, the Rambler, signing off.